Hello everyone, and welcome to my second weekly update from the garden at Standen. It's been a very dry week. It's incredibly windy and I've been spending a lot of time doing watering, but the flowers are all carrying on really nicely here in the little orchard. Lovely ribes in flower there. It's been a very good year for magnolias, and here's one up above the quarry garden, Magnolia della Vai. In the last few years we've planted about 30 new magnolias, so they're all starting to come up, and in the future they'll look absolutely spectacular. Up here on the top terrace, yesterday, which was Saturday, I trimmed all the heathers to keep them in shape, and they've still got lots of flowers, and although it's very windy today, there's still quite a few bees coming up to them, and still a lovely view out across the valley. We've got scores of camellias in flower around the garden at the moment, more than ever before, so that's really nice. And here, just coming down across the sloping lawn towards the main house, wildlife has been particularly active since there's been so few people around, and I've set up a wildlife camera on the top terrace, so hopefully I'm going to pick up a few things there, and I'll share that video when I can. And tomorrow, up on the water tower, I'm going to set up the time-lapse camera to show a day at Standen, which again I'll share that video. The trouble with the wind is it's making some of the magnolia petals come down already here in front of the house. They're going over quite quickly, and there's a lovely Acer Shirazawa Morium there coming into leaf. Hopefully we won't get too much more cold weather to damage that. And as you can see down here, I mentioned earlier about the watering I'm having to do. I've got the hose out, but luckily as there's not people around, I've not had to put it away every day, so trying to keep on top of all that watering though. Many of the Woods volunteers might remember John Connor, who was one of our Woods group who unfortunately passed away a few years ago, but this is the magnolia we planted in memory of him on the farm track. I managed to cut the lawns this week for the first time this year, which, although I've done them on a high cut, has made them look a little bit smarter. And down here on the croquet lawn, the border is just beginning to come into flower, and the daffodils and the forget-me-nots, and hopefully shortly the tulips will be coming into flower as well. And there you can see the Acer, which has got lovely pink leaves, hopefully will be coming into leaf in the next week or so. I'm going to finish off today in the kitchen garden greenhouse. You can see the potatoes there ready to be planted out fairly soon, and all the seedlings which are coming along nicely. Hopefully people will be back able to plant them, otherwise I'll be doing them and putting them out in the kitchen garden for our crops for this year. Thank you, and see you again next week.